chestnut tree.
Edmond!
With their daddy who's super kind.
Lucy!
They explore the forest, you see.
So fun!
Never leaving their friends behind.
Yippee!
Edmond and Lucy, Edmond and Lucy. Every day is an adventure. Edmond and Lucy, Edmond and Lucy. Share with us the joys of nature. Home sweet home.
I flip my pancake over. I love my pancakes golden, all tasty, all warm, all rich, all round. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, lo lo lo. Here's something yummy for your tummies.
Yeah, lots of pancakes.
Me first.
Huh?
Delicious.
Me too, me too. Hey, Mitzi.
They're so good. Are you coming? Let's go play.
Hang on, Lucy, we can't. We made pom-poms for Lisa.
Lisa? Oh, yes, that's right. Your swallow.
She always comes back from her travels to warm countries this time of year. I want her to come home to a pretty nest. How I love to listen to her delightful singing. It used to be Mommy's favorite bird song. Do you want to come with us?
Sure do.
Hello, Matilda! Huh? There it is! What? Look, it's all broken! Oh no! If it's too damaged, she won't want to come back to her nest. Why don't we build her a birdhouse? Good idea!
In that case, we could turn it into a birdhouse competition.
Well, why should it be a competition?
Well, just because, for fun.
Oh, okay.
Yippee! I'm on Edmond's team. All right, may the best girl win. Oh, sorry.
Shall we make our birdhouse out of pom-poms? No, a birdhouse is always made out of wood. Hey, look here, Mitzi. This piece of bark is perfect. It can be the walls. We'll just have to make the... What? Hello there, thing. Apples. We're looking for some twigs to build a roof for my birdhouse. Apples. Apples. Thanks, but it's too big. We're looking for smaller branches, this size. Apples. I think she understands now.
I finished first. I win the competition.
Huh? Is that it? A cardboard box?
Well, yeah, I'll just stick some pom-poms on it. Who's the best at building birdhouses?
Well, I'd imagine something a bit more...
A bit more what?
Well, more like a birdhouse.
Oh, come on. It's still better than your twig there. Is that all you found?
Apples!
Say now, you're not getting help from Thing, are you?
Just a little bit.
In that case, I declare Thing to be my partner. Thanks, Thing.
Apples.
With this twig, my birdhouse will look more like a birdhouse. There we are. What do you think?
Hang on, that won't do. How's my swallow going to get in?
In my opinion, I think it's best to build the birdhouse together.
Apples. The competition's over?
Edmond and Lucy are joint winners! Yippee! It's only because I'm such a nice person.
Wow! It's the most beautiful birdhouse in the world. Last thing left to do is hang it up. But
First one to the water tower gets to hang up the birdhouse.
wait a sec. Actually, I thought we could hang it up in the hazelnut tree.
Oh, really? How come?
That way I'll be able to see it from my window. Hey now! Matilda, the birdhouse isn't for you. Okay, now off you go.
Huh? The meal's ready.
Yes! First one to get there is the winner.
Do you think she'll like our birdhouse?
Of course. Come on, bedtime.
Come home soon, my sweet Lisa.
That'll do fine for the beak. I bet they'll love my surprise.
She isn't here.
Aw, she probably hasn't come home from her travels yet.
Or maybe she's just gone to get something to eat. Or maybe she got lost if she was used to living in the water tower.
Do you think? Well, we're going to have to show her the way. Left. No, right. Here? Yes, perfect.
There we go. Now with our pretty garland, she won't be able to miss our lovely birdhouse.
This is Mommy's sketchbook. Mima gave it to me. She used to imitate the swallow so well.
I can sing like a swallow too. Tweet, 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 tweet.
Now it's time for my surprise.
Why isn't she coming back? I don't know. We've got everything ready. We just have to wait some more.
Yeah, well, I don't like waiting. I know, we should ask Daddy. He's sure to come up with an idea. I'll go ask.
Excuse me. Let me introduce myself. Mr. Stork.
Hello, Mr. Stork.
We're waiting for Lisa the swallow who's coming back from a long trip.
Oh, well, like the swallow, I too am a migratory bird. I've also just come back from warmer climates, and I've come to see my old friend Georgie Hoot. Do you know if he's around?
Yes, he should be home. There.
I'll go and get him.
Hang on. No, there's no need. I'll see him later. So you were saying your friend the swallow still hasn't come back from her winter travels?
No, still not.
Oh, I'm sure she won't be long now. With such a lovely birdhouse, let's try to call her all together, shall we?
Huh? Oh, yes!
Now there's a good idea.
Why don't we try calling her with some music?
Come back, Lisa, come back, under Edmond's window. Come back every morning to sing your pretty song. Come back, Lisa, come back, come see your brand new home. It's a really lovely present from Lucy, Mitzi, and Edmond. Come back.
Shush! I can hear something.
Over there! Look over there!
My swallow's come home! In the same spot as she did last year! Yuppie, my swallow! Hello, Lisa. I really missed you.
Huh? Why isn't she going into our birdhouse? Maybe she doesn't find it nice enough.
Oh, she most certainly does find it nice, but...
She prefers to go back to her own nest?
Exactly. Swallows, like storks, usually come back to the very nest from which they left. You, Edmund, when you come back from holiday, where do you go?
Straight to my favorite chestnut tree, of course.
Just like her with a nest. Now look, she's already busy fixing it up.
Another thing, your birdhouse is very pretty, but it's not really adequate protection for Lisa and her family in bad weather.
That's no good. What are we supposed to do with our pretty birdhouse now? I've got an idea. The baby bird. Heave-ho! 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 Aren't we too little to be going canoeing by ourselves, Captain Lucy?
You're just saying that because you're scared, Sailor Edmond.
Me? Nonsense!
There we go. Wow!
Huh?
So, ready for the ride down?
I don't know. If Daddy forbids us to go canoeing by the waterfall, there's probably a good reason.
The only reason is that he thinks we're still babies. Mind you, if you've changed your mind, that's okay. You're allowed to be a chicken.
Take back what you just said. I'm certainly not a chicken. I'm afraid of nothing.
Good timing, Thing. You're going to witness us in action. Edmond and Lucy, the pirates of the forest.
Well, aren't you going to say a pooch? A pooch. Where did you find it?
Huh? It just fell on your head?
Poor thing. You must have fallen out of your nest while trying to fly. We have to look after it.
All right. We'll make room for it in our canoe.
Good idea. Huh? In the canoe?
Well, yeah. A youngster who leaves the nest like that wants to live an adventure, have some excitement.
Hang on. That bird is much too little. It's going to be scared. Look at it. It's so small and frail. We have to find its parents.
Yeah, you're right. We're gonna help you find your home, baby bird. Do you remember where you were when it fell on your head?
Ouch! Oh, its nest could be anywhere. We'll never find it. Huh?
Will you stop that chirping, you little rascal? Huh? I know. I'll make it sleep in a second. Check this out. Little birdie, now close your eyes. The tree branches awake.
Huh?
You'll soon be very happy. You'll see your mom and dad. You know nothing about music, that's all.
It's just not sleepy. Hang on.
You're not gonna feed it a worm, are you?
Of course not. I'm gonna feed it a big fat worm.
Ew!
Here, little birdie, it's time to eat.
What a success. Come on, let's go. I know where we can find it some nice food.
Home, 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 I do like my shallots because they're so tasty. Make my soup all scrumptious, fabulous, they smell good.
Good gracious, it needs some carrots.
My soup needs some carrots, it'll be delicious. I'll just add a cup full of sweet carrots.
Okay, the coast is clear. Let's do it. Careful now. Daddy mustn't see us. Otherwise, he'll take care of the bird himself. As for you, you stay here and be absolutely quiet.
Apples! Apples!
Edmund, on the table. Take
Oh,
everything
my little
you...
pumpkins. Already back? So, what did you get up to this morning?
Well, we listened to the birds singing in the forest with Thing.
Ah, very well. And did you... that sounds like...
That's Thing. She imitates bird songs. She's been singing and chirping all morning.
Sounds like the real thing.
What you're cooking looks very nice. Maybe I'd put a bit of parsley. It's always a good combo with carrots, right?
You have a good point. I'll go and get some. Huh? Well, I'll be.
And now for the final touch. There we go. It's ready. Carrot salad and its special seasoning.
Oh, look, it's sleeping.
Oh, what a bother. What am I supposed to do with my salad?
Aw, it's so incredibly sweet. Ouch! Hey, that's just unfair. How come only Thing gets to touch it? Butch! I know, I'm gonna call you Nettle because you prickle like a nettle.
I wouldn't get too attached to it if I were you. Remember, the whole point is to find its nest. Here, eat this little birdie. Yes, that's right. Go on, Nettle. What? You have to eat. You'll never be strong enough otherwise.
You're absolutely right, my dear Lucy. But that's not the way you're going to manage to save it.
Do you think?
Actually, I've seen more than my fair share of birds falling from their nests because they thought they were big enough to fly, or to go down a waterfall in a canoe.
But Mima, we're not babies anymore.
Well, true as that may be, we still get a little worried when you put yourselves in danger. Do you understand?
We can still look after the little bird, though, right?
Yes, we can learn how to do that.
Well, although you both seem very fond of it, only its parents are capable of feeding it and looking after it properly. I'm really sorry, but you have to find its nest.
But how can we? The forest is so huge.
You just have to listen carefully. I'm sure you'll manage to find it. After all, you're no longer babies.
False alarm. That was a blue tit.
Enough of that noise!
Let's go see.
What's gotten into you birds today? Are you gonna be that noisy for much longer? Teals, no. Sarcoranthus, no. Andean condor, not at
What's
all.
going on? We heard you shouting.
Listen, they sound exactly like Nettle.
Nuthatch. They're nuthatches.
Found them at last. Nettle, we found your parents.
We've been looking since this morning.
Well, now you have to put it back in the tree.
But that's terribly high up. How are we going to manage?
I'll give you a hand. You have everything you need to help it get back up there.
You know, we can come visit Nettle every day now we know in which tree it lives.
There you go. We just have to hang this up in the tree.
Harriet, Polka, are you ready?
Pull your oars, Sailor Edmond. The lake monster doesn't scare us.
At your command, Captain Lucy. Look at that. Nettle's grown big enough to fly. Yeah, you can do it!